Welcome back, everybody, and if you are new, this is the Dependent Fanatic channel. Today I'm going to be talking about a variety of things. First of all is how Michigan athletics have been simply top notch. Yet again, they have the most conference titles of any Big Ten team across all sports. For the second consecutive year, they have 13 right now. There is still the baseball team that has the conference tournament that they're doing right now. If they could win that, it would be 14. I doubt it, but we'll see. Starting with field hockey, they won the Big Ten tournament. They have 19 overall Big Ten titles and 19 NCAA appearances, including 8 straight NCAA appearances. Of course, football won their second consecutive Big Ten championship and 44th overall, which is the most of anybody. In women's track and field, they won the indoor championship and the outdoor championship. So there's 2 right there. Stats are hard to come by, unfortunately, for some of these women's sports. Men's gymnastics won the regular season and the tournament. Fred Richard for Michigan won 3 individual NCAA championships this season, and Michigan was runner-up to Stanford in the NCAA championship match, I guess. Stanford winning their second consecutive NCAA championship in men's gymnastics. Now, women's gymnastics won the regular season and the tournament as well. So we're very nimble here. We can get some nimble recruits here in Michigan. Since Bev Plotke, Michigan has made 30 straight NCAA tournaments and won the national championship in 2021. Built this program all the way up. 27 Big Ten titles overall for Michigan. Women's tennis was 11-0 in the Big Ten and 25-4 overall. They won the Big Ten championship in the regular season and in the tournament. So 2 more Big Ten titles there. Hockey won the Big Ten tournament over Minnesota in an epic, great game. Michigan is tied for the most NCAA titles at 9, and they made 2 Final Fours in a row with 2 different coaches the last 2 seasons in hockey. And then men's lacrosse won the tournament. They were founded in 2012, and already they have 12 tournament championships for the Big Ten. So that's pretty amazing. And then rowing won their 8th Big Ten championship this season. Surprisingly, not on this list is the swimming and diving teams, because we know how good they can be. Wrestling as well is pretty good. And then softball took a step back after Coach Carol Hutchins, the GOAT of softball, stepped down, which is to be expected. Men's basketball, nowhere near this. Baseball is versus Iowa on Tuesday. Like I said, they could claim Michigan's 14th Big Ten title this cycle. In other news, Caleb Love could not make it into the Michigan University. He didn't meet the admissions requirements, I guess, is what I hear. If he didn't want to be here, that's fine, but if he couldn't make it, even better. You know, this Michigan basketball program needs to build through the ground up, like the draft. You need them youthful, talented, cheap players that form a core, and then you can go get a couple of transfers and people to add the pieces to set you over the top. But, Caleb Love, I'm glad that he's not going to be a part of this. Let's see what Doug McDaniel can do. Let's see. Jalen Wellen, I guess, is back. Medical clearance, a medical red shirt, so he is back too. We need to build this thing from the ground up. Howard has just completely destroyed it. The culture so far. He needs to start over from the ground up. Like I said, get them freshmen. You have at least 2 scholarships now. Don't spend them on transfers, please. That's patchwork. That's trying to fill holes in a sinking ship. Let's build a new ship. All right, in college basketball. And other news, Jim Tressel, the former Ohio State head coach for football, thinks OSU will win in Ann Arbor. In fact, he guaranteed that they will win in Ann Arbor. And I think that's easy for him to say. I don't think he won, or I don't think he lost post Lloyd Carr, through Rich Rod and Brady Hoke. He owned them. Tressel so wishes he could be there still, I think. If not for that tattoo scandal that they had, which was just simply ridiculous, he would still be there. Now, another news, Harbaugh told Corum to go to the NFL, I guess. And instead, Corum chose to pursue his dreams, and one of his dreams must be to stay here and win a national championship, which I love. Harbaugh's breeding that culture. And this is where an instance where a program has built it back up through the ground roots. Depth. They don't get a lot of transfers to fill some holes here and there. Not that they're really good and they have a culture, yes. But Michigan basketball needs to do it a different way. But anyway, Corum is amazing. He's a class act. He gives out turkeys on Thanksgiving with his NIL money. He's getting good grades. The reason I guess Caleb Love couldn't get into the basketball program. So he's back. He's getting the 1 more year fund, of course. But him with Edwards on that offensive line, I can't wait. The third running back, Stokes, Gash, Robinson, we shall see. In new news, we hired Bo Schembechler's son, Shemi Schembechler, and I thought maybe okay, that's all right. He's a great coach. I didn't know all this other stuff on Twitter that he liked, the racist comments and all that. I researched him a little bit more and why there was such an upheaval on getting him out of here. He spent like 2 days here, but already Fox News is like, well, Michigan had to get rid. He's been here 2 days. Okay, he never even impacted the program at all since he was hired a few days ago. So he's gone now. He resigned. Michigan has paid $490 million for the things that Dr. Anderson did, Robert Anderson, which is heinous crimes. A lot of former players have stepped up and said that he is a sexual predator, right? I didn't think Shemi was part of that, but I don't know. I don't know the facts. I'm glad that he is gone. In the coaching video that I did, laying out all the coaches, I said, this is going to be one of the best in the nation, right? Maybe the best coaching staffs in the nation, barring scandal. And they tried to introduce it here with this guy. So I'm glad it's a blip in the radar. We can move on now. So there you have it. Michigan news. They dominate in all athletics in the Big Ten, at the very least. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Remember to like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Go Blue.